I think this is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland. Yes. Not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything, Sensei? Like a hidden door, or... I don't come here very much, so... Do you feel a draft? A draft? There are no windows in here. It must be coming in from the basement. Be silent, my crimson breast! We must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will... Gate of Erebus, guide me to the abyss! Oh, wait, calm down, Angel, you can't... Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along? He's a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak. Oh god, wait a minute. Wait.
Wait.
So, I've been trying to figure out what he means by demon spores this whole time, right? And, we've just learned that basically they've been doing experiments to find strains of virus that's deadly enough to kill humans, basically by breathing, by just being in the same area as birds. Is that what he means by demon spores? Is it possible that we're all fucking infected at this
Shrug.
point?
I will say that is exactly what he means by demon spores, but shrug on the last bit.
Let us proceed, Textorius Melodia Funus. The master of the abyss awaits us below. A long, dark staircase winds downwards behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Let's go. Very impressive. This is a lot fancier than I expected. I never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility had been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. Hiyoko, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet. I don't see any birdie. I wonder if it's closed now. It's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up. I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on. Hey, Angel, which way do you think we should go to find the doctor? That would be... my crimson breast murmurs! The Midnight Hunter approaches! Shit. Couldn't you have said so earlier? Oh dear. If we don't get past him, we can't go on. We cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided. But all we've ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we... save?
Save. Oh god, what do?
We can't get anywhere just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon? A weapon? I do have the stun gun Mr. Leelson lent me. Will it even work on a scarecrow? Maybe not at the normal output, but it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water. Oh, yes, that's a good idea. Oh, what? What did he even say? There's a fire hose on the wall there, if we time it right. Nanaki-sensei wobbles toward the wall and pulls out the hose. Of course! Ready? He points the hose at the scarecrow and opens the valve. Ankel! Sir! Sensei, get back! I set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the scarecrow. It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified middle arm twitches for a moment, but then it is still. We did it! Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. The thunderous voice of doom. Judgment has come. Can you stop?
Angel.
Can you not?
Now is really not the time for your LARP bullshit.
Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards. Disgraceful. What am I doing here? A labelle is not allowed hesitation. No. I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya. Foolish. No. Not ish at all. I am a fool. I've been pampered my entire life. While in my shadow, he crawled along until under the weight of a crime of which only he knew. I have been nothing but vain and selfish. Sakuya. What should I do, Yuya? San! Oko-san! Cool. It is Sakuya. Sakuya is here. Leave. No one wanted you to come here. Cool. Everyone is leaving. It is a grand daring escape. Cool. Sakuya will find Ryota with Oko-san. Away we go. Shut up. Don't talk to me. Cool. Sakuya weeps. No, I do not. It's raining.
Inside.
Cool. Is Sakuya in pain? This is bad. We must do something about it. Cool. Oko-san used healing touch.
Oko-san, you're a druid. Are you a feral druid? Do you have travel form? Is that why you're so speedy?
Stop that!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. Confound you. Must I repeat? Cool. Oko-san knows. Oko-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far away. We will never see him again. So they told you. Cool. Do not worry. If we cannot meet him, we need only chase after him. Do you have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave? What kind of fool would... Cool! Oko-san knows. The earth is a ball, so if we run far enough, we will find him. What foolishness. Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt. Except I'm a mongrel too. Poor mongrels, who do not notice even their own error, that is. Cool. Oko-san is not a mongrel. Cool. Sakuya and Yuya and Oko-san all have their own wonderful names. Names more important than any breed. Is that your argument? That isn't even. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. I am myself. Cool. It is time to go. Oko-san and friend are late. Cool, kick reason to the curb. Who the hell do you think we are? Time to blast out of this prison and find Yuya. Oko is always brimming with useless energy as he is. Am I the same, perhaps? He will never see him again, no matter how far we run. But if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him. I will never find him. But I will find myself. Ikuzo, Oko! There is nothing more for us here. Cool. Sakuya is best when he acts cool. After Ryota, full speed ahead. Sakuya. The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer. I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by his scent? Or was that just an Angelism? There's some very advanced equipment in here. And these documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use? There's a register of names left open on one desk. Maybe it's a student register? Look, your name's here too, Angel. The Dark Grimoire! I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy. We have notes on some of the students too. Under Higure, he acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seems to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant. Oh Jesus.
Surprise, we've all been hallucinating.
Jesus fuck. So if we end up going with Angel, we're just gonna hallucinate forever.
Yep. We are fucking tripping balls all the time.
Jesus fuck. The pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but usefulness is limited. Not currently applicable to combat. I shall not allow this sorcerer to make me his pawn. I am the Crimson Angel of Judecca, destined to wander this earth alone. Oh. Now that's just... No. Now you're just... Everybody, God, fuck all of you! Fuck all of you and making me feel these god-stupid feels!
Bird feels. Sad-ass emo birds and feelings of their dumb faces.
I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic. It looks like all the students who are invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. That includes Ryota, doesn't it?
Shrug.
How did you enroll, Kawada? How? I was invited too. I don't know why. Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's the explanation for something like Higure's? No. The black miasma of inevitable doom draws near. We are approaching the gate of abyss. I feel its foul wind. Let's go. The doctor's waiting for us. Could you wait a minute, Kawada? Kawada-kun. What is it, Sensei? We're almost done. We need to... I want to ask you something first, Kawada-kun. You lied, did you not? Eh? Lied? Me? I don't know why you would lie about that. Or maybe you forgot? Even though it was just yesterday. Yesterday? After school? Like I said to Sakia, I don't know anything about it. We have to ask the doctor. I see. Let's go on then. Nanaki-sensei follows Angel down towards the innermost room. I've been trying to find the truth about Hyoko's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Nanaki-sensei misunderstood something? But that seems too simple. I'm worried. The amount of worry I have right now is overwhelming.
What?
In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was 5 years ago. I feel like I can smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Nageki threw himself into the sea of fire here to end the experience. I wonder what I would have done in his place. Would I have ended it all like him, or... You're late, Kawada-san. I have grown tired of waiting. The Dark Sorcerer, Wallenstein! Sensei. It wasn't just Hyoko. You killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this? Must I repeat myself? I told you before, I merely disassembled Tosaka-san after the fact. I did not kill her. Do you think I care? It would appear that you need some assistance. I told you before, but you should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Tosaka Hyoko? Jesus fucking Christ. I was avoiding thinking about this, or even voicing this, the entire time we were playing. Ever since he was talking about forgetting something and the fact that Yota forgot something, and that he lied. Did Yota kill her?
Shrug. We're gonna find out, aren't we?
Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's words, Textoris Melodia Funus. He will lay a spell on you. Perhaps the peanut gallery could keep its thoughts to itself. An iron grill drops behind me, like an evil wizard's portcullis. I'm cut off. Oh dear, we appear to be shut in. No, the dark spell! What are you doing? Nothing at all. I simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Kawada-san. Now, let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek. You have done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in the medical center here, too. Nothing you can say to me will change my mind. How pugnacious of you. But you are lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you have already deduced that I was working on Operation Hurtful. Operation Hurtful. The plan to wipe out humanity with the Charon virus. Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You are exemplary. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful. Quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Charon virus was no exception. It cannot last very long outside of a host's body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have to send live carriers into their society and allow it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Charon virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Fujishiro Nagaki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. Oh shit, fuck, it's even more. The fact that Ryota is sick all the time, and the fact that he's constantly coming to the doctor's office, and the fact that they needed a host for the virus, and I'm sorry if I'm just going fucking at the speed of light here.
Dad!
And gauging your reaction. I'm sorry, but I can tell certain things when you react to them.
Dad.
In his body alone was Charon able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate. You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself. Indeed, it had not occurred to us that the tests of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. We expected that he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death. But thankfully, we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains, and have kept them to this day. I have been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. It sounds like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise a subject's immune system, creating a comparability like Fujishiro Nagaki's. Compromise the immune system? They'd die! Indeed. Even if the subject were to become a carrier for the Charon virus, if they died to some other infection, it would all be for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. I hate it when I'm right. Okay, so this much I've been kind of slowly suspecting as we've been going along, But I was joking about Yuya not dying on us. I swear I wasn't calling that. I wasn't calling that.
What?
You are an exemplary student, Kawara-san. I give you full marks. Full marks? My head hurts. Almost as if some strange creature is wriggling about deep inside my brain. Are you okay, Dota? Nanaki-sensei said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Hiyoko came to the infirmary to see me. You have come this far. I am sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot? Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Iwamina-sensei gives me and lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you okay, Ryota? I'm fine now. Nanaki-sensei said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you were alright. Hiyoko was reaching towards me. Wanna go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Hiyoko falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryota! I can't breathe. She can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange. Almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Sayonara, Hiyoko. See you tomorrow. She fell down before my eyes, and then... The experiment was a resounding success. Tosaka-san displayed the archetypal symptoms of a human infected with Charon virus and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overreaction of the immune system which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs, but more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die. You see? You're lying! Hiyoko and I were together since we were children! Of course. I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been in preparation for it. Do you recognize this? The scarecrow's head. Yes, alas. The body is now useless, but I shall tell you about Labor 9, the being you called the Scarecrow. It is one of the Labor model new humans, developed by Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step towards the beautiful idea ideal of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down early due to ethical complaints. I would fucking hope so.
Jesus Christ.
However, I carried on the Dove Party researchers' will and created this prototype.
Are you sure they don't mean Hawk Party? Because this doesn't sound like Dove Party shit up in here.
Yeah, did they mistake this? I feel like they meant Hawk Party.
Unless Dove Party came up with it and then went, oh shit, no, this is disgusting, burn it and burn it all. And he's just being mocking. I don't know.
We'll see. To be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation. So I had it patrol the building. And now the next question. What is inside this bag? A human's head? No. Close. But you have to be more specific. I believe we had Tosaka-san's head sent to your classroom, but did you notice anything missing? When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. I may well have missed something. Wait. He doesn't mean Hyoko's brain. Correct. You do catch on quickly. Tosaka-san did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality. Then she's alive. But her body is gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? Alive or not alive? I don't know anymore. Can you save her? That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but it's really quite vague. Her personality still remained in this world up until a few minutes ago, but you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Tosaka-san's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday her body, and today her mind. You are far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Kawara-san. I killed Hyoko. It was my fault all along. Why did it happen? Why did it have to happen this way? This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Sakazaki-san, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Tosaka-san told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Hyoko is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose.
You are obedient, Kawada-san.
Wait! Textoris Melodia Funus. The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return. That's right. The doctor is going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kawada-kun. Come back.
Thank you for bringing Kawada-san this far, you two. And now, goodbye.
Oh, dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? This presence, mystic phantom, the avatar of miasma. You do take everything in stride, don't you, Higure-kun? Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Hyoko's parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. So tell me, I answered. I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Hyoko continued. I agree. I would do anything to make Ryota's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day I will make it happen. When we were children. That's right. That was you.
That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see.
8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Hyoko's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight.
You and Miss Tosaka-san both said you would be glad to die to bring it about.
And so I am carrying out your wish, just as you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife, in order to end the wars between humans and birds forever. One race would have to be completely destroyed, you see. Why did you choose me back then?
Choose you? Why did I ask what your wish was, you mean? I assure you, it was not a coincidence. I am not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I, too, had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. We need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. I have granted your wish, though I did make you jump through a few hoops so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I have done for you.
I don't care about anything now. Hyoko is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this is what my life is to be like, I wish I had never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore.
Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist, so soon you will forget it all. Oyasumi, Kawara-san.
I crazy breasts and just Talking will just make it worse, Higure. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it is getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and... Hoko-san! Cool! Hold on just a little longer. We'll get you out of here. I will try to open the cage, Oko. You see to the gas. Cool. Oko-san shall not fail. Oh, my voice is going.
Are you okay?
I can't stop now.
Pet!
Much better. No one can say you slack off as a student president, Shiragane-kun. The Crimson Breast shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Where did Kawada go?
Cool. Were you separated? Did Yota wander off and get lost?
No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off?
Cool. Oh no doubt the doctor's making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak.
If we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness.
Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon?
He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn Kawada-kun into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath.
Very well, let us proceed. Okay, so, just FYI, we've covered pretty much everybody's extended backstories, except Sensei.
Yeah.
I'm worried again.
Kawada, are you alive? No. No. Cool.
Not okay with this graphic.
Oko-san has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is not normal. Miserable medical man, what have you done to him?
Why, if it isn't the son of the noble LaBelle family, what is one of your prestige doing here?
Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawada?
I have granted his wish. That is all. It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Kawada-san must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race.
Kawada would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawada?
It seems he is hesitant to agree with you.
He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him.
It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world, and he cannot afford to waste any of it.
He has but little time. What does this mean?
His duty now is to fly about the world, spreading the seeds of... Good job. The seeds of death, I'll say, throughout all of humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wings, he would die before completing his task.
Cool. Do not fear. Oko-san will stop Ryota here and now. Cool. There he goes.
Kawada-san has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity.
He's been brainwashed. We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. How can we keep him here?
Kawada-san is very strong, but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Higure-kun.
What? Him? He's nuts!
He's tripping balls!
Black Belladonna! There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait! Kawada, stop! Oh dear, there goes Shirogane-kun. The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One. He's reacting. How is that frail Luzon able to affect him? What is he doing?
Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Higure has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier, too. I think it's real.
Mental restraints? Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual? The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the blood-stained hand, I seal the funeral song. Cool! Oko-san, attack! Oko-san cannot possibly lose in a fight with Yota! There we go, perfect. We're supposed to convince Yota to stop while ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy? This is madness! This is Sparta!
Shut up and just become a white mage, Sakya, goddamn.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this really happening? Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane-kun. Just go along with it. Prepare yourselves. We fight, brethren bound with the red lotus fetters. Oh shit, I haven't saved in a while.
Oh god.
This, my friends, is the true ending. Dilta, Textoris Melodia Funus appears. Angel's turn. Oh, Jesus. I know it doesn't matter, but I'm really curious as to what it was in the actual thing.
I know, I don't even know. Should I look for the other guide?
Could you possibly?
Oh, lordy
Also,
lord.
fucking fuck this music.
Oh my god. Nope. Doesn't tell us. There's no walkthrough. It's just do the thing.
Oh god, okay. Black demon, be silent! Textoris Melodia Funus. Now is the time to break Wallenstein's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus. Sun's turn. Crew! A violet Jota is not a good Jota. Come to your senses. Kazuki's turn. Come back. We're all trying our best for you, Kawada-kun. Come back to us. Sakuya's turn. Listen to me. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Yameno Kawada! This is not the path you must travel. Question mark's turn. Jeez, Gyota. You're causing everybody trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character this story needs. Wake up already, Gyota! Wake up already, Gyota! Gyota was defeated.
Oh my god, I didn't know her soul hurt into this fight. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, it hurts.
Kawada, pull yourself together. Do you want this? No. I don't. Coo. Gyota's a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make everyone sad. The remitter reactivated? Fascinating. It shouldn't have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half the mind, after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Wait. It's not just his fault. Why do you protect him? He is the one who did this to you. Tell me, Sensei, why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It is not worth telling.
I'm a fucking Hawk Furry operative. Scree.
This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end.
You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything.
The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you are expecting, I assure you.
Hey, good morning, Isa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these?
What is it, sir? You seem excited.
It's amazing. The healers we got earlier.
Healers? Ah, the Hela cells from last month.
Yeah, them. From the unusually old human.
Hating science even after death. Can't we at least call the samples by their proper name?
You've always been serious like that, Isa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness, and they'll respond beautifully.
Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead.
Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality.
This... Indeed. These results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things.
It's all about love.
Or intuition.
That too.
Kawara Ryuji. He is quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain.
Hey, good morning, Isa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside.
It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now.
It's good morning whenever I get out, Isa.
Yes, kindred spirit.
Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life.
Sophistry.
Hey, good morning, Isa. Whoopsie, we're low in cash. Here, what was this? What was this one?
I didn't ask you to pick it up for me.
Here, take it. It's not like we're running out.
You sound like a pushy salesman.
Your right ring is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
I've been doing fine so far.
Hey, good morning, Isa. Hey, can I say something?
What is it, sir? I am somewhat busy.
You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say.
Talking like this gets us nowhere.
Guess what? I had a kid.
I see. Congratulations.
What? Don't you have anything else to say?
Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in my laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized, the only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect.
Hey, ohayo, Isa. I brought you something cool.
What is it?
A fossil. Look at it. It's huge.
You act like an excited child.
Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me with the spouse breach.
I will carry on your research when you are out then. Go on.
Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen. Want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start of the month.
While I am interested in your works, I am partly through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time.
Yeah? I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast.
Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I will make sure to open time in my schedule, though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to disease, so I was sure that he would die in this examination room, surrounded by his family.
Isa, I always knew this was a possibility.
Yes, sir.
I don't regret the way I did things.
No, sir.
But I just remembered. I do have one regret.
Yes, sir.
I've never done anything a father's supposed to do. I promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Isa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? He wouldn't have wanted this.
No.
He wouldn't have wanted this. You.
A rather vague request.
He's too nice. He'd never ask for something, even if he wanted it.
I suspect he inherited that trait from his father.
Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, You don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything.
Very well. I shall remember. What is his name?
Ryota. It's Kawara. Ryota.